Hi guys, so it's been 2 weeks and I wanted to do my update for my Project 15 pan, and I've done some pretty good work up till now, I think. So I kind of like these 2-week intervals. I think I'll continue with those. So anyway, let's get into it. And my first thing is my Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Nightcap Overnight Perfector. It's just a 30 ml sample. I can't tell, like, this isn't see-through, so I wasn't able to mark it, but as you can see, it won't be long until I'm done this thing. I've been using it pretty religiously every night, and so far, let me tell you, I haven't really noticed any difference. Yeah, aside from making my ends feel a little bit drier than usual, so that's not great. So yeah, I'll finish this off this week, more than likely, and then that'll be it. And glad that I only got the sample size, because I was really thinking, I had read so many good reviews that I was thinking of just going ahead and buying the full-size product, and I'm glad I did it this way. So yay samples. Okay, my other skincare sort of thing is my NEOGEN Dermalogy Miracle Lightening Eye Lifter. It's this guy here, and I'm actually able to see where I am, and I'm right there on this guy. There's only 15 mils in this, but it lasts a long time. I actually really like it now that I'm using it more regularly. It's really nice to debuff your eyes in the morning, and I use it at night as well, just for an overnight little treatment. And I have noticed that I do have lightened area down here. It's not as dark as it was before. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I'm a mom. You guys out there that are moms, you know, sometimes with the dark circles, because the kids don't let us sleep, that's just how we roll. So it's kind of nice to have a little something in the arsenal to help with that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, and the other sort of skincare thing is the CLINIQUE Smart Custom Repair Serum. This guy that I don't really like as a serum, because it's got way too much silicone. I'm using it as a primer, and in that capacity it's working out just fine, and I'm going through it quickly. I just really want to move it out. I don't have anything bad to say about it. As far as using it as a primer, it works okay. Nothing amazing, but it works fine. As a serum, no thank you. I would give this one a big pass. Anyway, that's where I started, and that's where I am now after 2 weeks. So I'm thinking 2 more weeks and this guy is done. Okay, now for an actual primer, my Dr. BRANDT, just a little sample size again, 7.5 mils in here, the Pore Refiner Primer, which I actually do like. That's where I started, and that's where I am, because I've been using the Clinique thing. So because I actually do like this one, there's not much left. I'm okay with not having used any of it in this last couple of weeks and just getting rid of the other one instead. So that's that. Foundation. Sephora. This is my, what is it? 10-Hour Wear Perfection Foundation in medium almond. Okay, so that's where I was, and that's where I am now. So that is pretty good. So maybe another month and a half, and I'm finished this guy, and I'll be very happy with that, because like I said, I'm using it because this is my summer color, and we're now into fall. So as soon as I lose my color, you know, it won't be as easy to use this one. So I might as well take it out, and it's already been a year. Yeah, a year ago I bought this, so I need to use it up. Okay, a powder. Let's do powder. The e.l.f. High Definition powder. Let me show you where I am. Powder is a little more difficult because you don't use as much, and oh, it's hard to tell on mine too. Oh well. Anyway, I don't know if you can tell. This bottom line is where I am. That very top shadowy part there is where I started. So, well, I've done a little bit of damage in there, but not much, and there's tons of product in here, so it's gonna last me a while. But that's good. It's fine. I'm enjoying using this powder. There's nothing wrong with it, so it's fine. My other little powder is the Bare Minerals little sample of their original SPF 15 foundation, and this one is in the color color is this? Medium tan. I don't know why that took me so long to get. Anyway, there's only a tiny bit in here, so that's where I started, and this is where I am now. I'm using this as a contour shade because it's just too dark. It's a little too dark for me and a little too cool tone. I need a little bit more yellow tones in my foundations, and I'm not a big fan of powder foundations anyway. So, yep, this one's going. Let's see, what else have I got here? Okay, the stuff that I can't tell where I am. My Urban Decay 24/7 waterproof liquid liner. Good liner, this guy that looks like this. Still going strong. So every time it takes a while, but it shakes up. Every time I shake it up, it still gets liner out. It got my liner out today, so 2 weeks later, it's still going strong. That's fine. And the mascara, the Supercurl curling mascara, still going strong too, so that's fine. Okay, stuff I need to measure. Okay, let's do this one first then. The Rimmel London Eastend Snob, the lip liner. Okay. My Rimmel Eastend Snob is now there. My Bobbi Brown, where's Bobbi Brown? There's my Bobbi Brown. Hey. Here is my hard candy. This is the all glossed up in vintage. So that's coming along nicely. Here's my Rimmel Kohl Kajal in nude. And that one's coming along nicely too, so that's after 2 weeks, so that's not bad. And finally, my e.l.f. lip exfoliator. And that's where it is after 2 weeks. So that's really good. I'm enjoying using this one. And I will miss it after it's gone, but I want to try something else. You know how it is. You want to try other stuff. So those are... Oh, no. I still have my cream. Yeah, my SCINIC. My gel, Aqua EX Black Jelly Cream. This one's harder to measure, but I kind of, you know, worked on just this part of the container, obviously. So I just have that little bit left. The thing is with this guy is you don't need a lot for your face, so I've been using it sort of like a sleeping mask at night, and so I just kind of pile it on at night because right now my skin's starting to need something a little bit more moisturizing than this. For summertime, this is perfect, but now that it's starting to get a little bit cooler, I need more, so I've just been packing this on at night and then, you know, just a little bit during the day. Okay, so that's that. I have seen other ladies here do something that I thought was pretty smart, and I think I'm going to copy them and do the same thing. So I'm just going to give you a quick update on my Pan That Palette challenge that I started earlier this year when I took a break from here because, well, life became life and sometimes you can't help it. I stopped doing my updates, and I also stopped using this guy for June, July, and most of August. I think I started using it again right at the end of August, beginning of September. So I will show you what work I've done on this guy, and yeah, so let's just do that so that you can see where I am. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 completely empty, and this palette started like brand new. For those of you who are just joining me now, it was pretty much untouched except for the black, because I had been using it to set my liner. That's the only one I had a head start on. Otherwise, yeah, that was it. So those are all done. This champagne color, I just hate using it. There's so much glitter in there. It's annoying. I'm working on gold, pewter, and garnet, and as you can see in pewter is a lot of empty space now, so it's just that little horseshoe, and also up there in espresso I just have that left there. Black, I've hit pan on this side, so I'm just steadily working on that one. And of course, what's this one? Taupe, which slowly but surely coming along. Light pink, I can't really do much with it. It doesn't really show up on my lids, so I just use it sort of like a base color, or just to set my what's it called, my primer. That's all I pretty much use this for, because otherwise it does nothing. Mauve, I don't like using on my eyes, because no matter how I use it, or with what, or underneath what, it always ends up looking like I'm bruised. So no thank you. Sable is okay, steady work on that. Like, if you can tell that there's like a bit of a shadow. Maybe if I hold it this way, no, the other way. Yeah, there's a shadow. Like, all three have dips, but I don't think any of those are anywhere near hitting pan, and they're so densely packed that I find them more difficult to work with than some of my other matte shadows in other palettes that I have. These two, I doubt I'm either gonna hit pan or finish them ever. They're just colors I don't reach for. Slate I like more than this deep purple, because this just ends up showing black on me. Like, I never get that lovely purple shade. Like, it shows up nice on my hand, but then on my eyes it just goes black. So I'm not a fan of that guy. So as far as these two are concerned, if I hit pan, great. I'm going to call it a day with those. Same with these three up here. But as far as finishing up any other eyeshadows, certainly Pewter and Garnet will be up there, and Espresso, since it's almost done. This one's going to be out pretty soon, so you know, these three are fine. Gold, I'm not a big fan of wearing gold eyeshadow, so I'll keep working on it. If I can get through it, great. If not, that's fine. I'm calling Champagne done. I'm like, you know, this is my first Pan That palette project, and I'm just not going to put any more pressure on me, on myself, to use all these guys up. If I get to them, great. If not, that's fine. I'm pretty much considering I've got my money's worth out of this palette. Right now I'm using Mauve just as a light dusting of color on my cheeks. I'm actually wearing it right now, so it looks fine over some bronzer. Nothing amazing, but you know, it works that way, so that's how I'm using this guy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully getting rid of these three, and then we'll see what I can do with the rest of them. But so now with my Project Pan, I will include this as well, because I'm doing updates every 2 weeks, so I figured might as well throw it in. So that's that, and that is my update for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.